All right, YouTube, welcome back to the Jay the Sports Professor channel. Today's video, we're going to go ahead and talk about whether Kaidon Salter should be the quarterback moving forward for the Colorado Buffaloes. Y'all tune in and enjoy. And by the way, for those who are new to this channel, please hit this like button so YouTube could push my videos out so more folk can hear my words of wisdom. Enjoy. We're going to talk about, should Kaidon Salter continue to be the starting quarterback? Now, let's talk about some positives. Kaidon Salter is very athletic. You know, his ability to extend plays. He has a pretty good arm. He's exciting. But there's a couple things that I just noticed from his game. I'm going to give some feedback. And this video is not to come at Kaidon. This video is not singling anybody out because, again, this is a team effort. But we all watched the game. We all know what really transpired and what could have potentially happened if there was a different quarterback in that situation. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Like I said, I like Kaidon. I'm not putting the full blame on Kaidon. But based off watching the game, Kaidon looks indecisive, man. For some reason, he's not making the quick reads, man. It's like he's always second guessing himself. Drop back, left, right, throw. You're athletic enough to move around. But he just keeps putting the team in harm's way on offense. Because overall, to be honest with you, the defense played a pretty decent game, although they did give up a lot of yards, which is no excuse. But it is the offense's job to put the defense in a great situation. It's the offense's job to put the team in a position to score. Now, just looking at Kaidon's game, just looks very indecisive. There are many times where I did see receivers wide open. And at the collegiate level, you can make those throws and get away with it. Now, in the pros, not necessarily. But in college, absolutely. But I'm actually getting impatient with Kaidon. Kaidon, if you watch this video, I'm sorry, but I'm just speaking the truth from my opinion. From a fan perspective and from a perspective that knows the game of football. You got to make quicker decisions. Like, you have to be able to make those quick throws. You got to be more of an anticipatory throw. If that, I'm so bad with saying those full words because I got braces on. It's so hard to not pronounce certain shit. But anyways, Kaidon, you got to do better, man. Honestly, you didn't put the team in the best position to be successful. The game against Wyoming, you look amazing. Like, this is the Kaidon that we were looking for. And this game, you look worse than Georgia Tech. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, you look worse than Georgia Tech. I'm going to be honest with you, my brother. My young brother, Kaidon, you got to get better, man. Because Coach Prime's patience is running out. You can tell by watching this press conference. I know what Coach Prime really wanted to say. I could just see in his eyes. I can just tell based off what he really wanted to say. Because think about it. Think about all the moments that Coach Prime mentioned. I don't want to say what I really want to say. And Coach Prime will say certain things indirectly. Y'all saw the game, right? I want y'all to think about this. Again, I watch Well Off Media. I watch Reach the People Media. I watch the pregame show. I watch Chico's show. I watch Duke's show. I watch shout out to Life and Football. I mean, I watch everything affiliated. And my man, I forgot his YouTube name on the top of my head. David Talks Buffs, right? So I watch every channel affiliated with Deion Sanders and the Colorado Buffaloes. And we all know, we don't want to say it because we like Kaidon and we don't want to hurt his feelings because he's a younger dude and he's in college. He's 23 years old. But he's not putting our offense in a position. He's inconsistent. Certain moments he looks like a superstar, and certain moments he looks horrible. And now fans, especially college football fans, more particularly Colorado Buffalo fans, are crying for Julian Lewis. In my opinion, Julian Lewis should be the guy now. I think we got to move forward, Julian Lewis. Yeah, he had that little moment in that game against Delaware, but come on, that wasn't a fair evaluation. Now I get it, he is young and he showed a lot of youth, but at that time, Matt Staub just showed a lot more spark because he has experience and he knows Pat Shermer's offense. But based off what I'm watching in film, Kaiden is not a quick decision maker, man. But the moments he knows where he's throwing and he understands the defense that's in front of him and he's able to make adjustments, he's a superstar. But he just doesn't like allow, he doesn't take what the defense gives him. And if you just watch him, it just looks like he's about to get sacked. Like he goes towards a person that's about to sack him. Like I think it was number 17 from BYU sacked him about 3 or 4 times. Like he ran into him. Like Kaiden, you're putting yourself in a hole. And this is what comes with playing for Coach Prime. Criticism. You got to be willing to take the criticism. I mean, dude, come on, man. You're a 50-year senior. There should be no reason why you should be making these mistakes. There should be no reason why it's like you're looking at Ghost. Like it just looks bad on film. And there's got to be some changes made. We need a new spark. I'm gonna just say we need Julian Lewis, man. I know he's young, he's a freshman, he's 17 years old, but he's gotta get in, man. He's gotta get in. He's gotta get acclimated to the speed of the game a little bit more. Like I said, I don't know what's going on in practice, right? Like I said, I'm just speaking from a fan perspective and a person who knows the game and a person from the outside view. Julian Lewis needs to play, right? Because our offensive line did an incredible job. And according to the PPF or PFF grade, they were a 95. Kaiden had all the time in the world to throw the ball. And it's unfortunate that the receivers are getting frustrated. Sincere didn't get any touches. Omarion had maybe 1 or 2 catches. But these guys are getting impatient. It's getting to a point where I wouldn't be surprised if Omarion Miller hits the portal. I'll be honest with y'all. I will not be surprised. And I love Omarion Miller. He's one of my favorite players on that team. But unfortunately, with the way things are going, Omarion's going to want to go to a school with a more solidified quarterback. And the way Kaiden is looking right now is just not legit, man. He's inconsistent. That's just the truth. And I hope he takes the criticism and learns from it and balls out next game. But I don't know, man. Like you're continuously putting the team in harm's way. And again, this video is about Kaidon Salter. I'm going to make another video regarding the defense, which I'm not pleased about. I'm not pleased with the defensive performance. By the way, the defense did not look too good. Linebackers aren't filling in the gaps that they need to fill. The quarterback was running all over them. Our cornerbacks look horrible. DJ McKinney, come on. You come on. First round, come on, brother. I really like DJ McKinney, but we got to get it together. And again, in this channel, we're holding guys accountable. I'm not coming at these guys. I love these guys, man. I watch them on Well Off Media, Reach People. I feel like I know these people personally, thanks to those channels. But unfortunately, we're not living up to the expectations, man. With our team, with the talent that we have the best, probably one of the best offensive line in college football. We should be dominating on offense. Could you imagine if Shador had this offensive line? Shador would have threw for 5,000 yards, hands down. But it's just unfortunate, man. I've been keeping track of Deion Sanders since Jackson State. Well, really more Trinity. I've been keeping track of Coach Prime since Trinity, and really started to really take a look at them at Jackson State. And I followed them from Jackson State to Colorado. So I've been keeping track and watching Well Off Media when it first really started to pop off. And I could tell just knowing Deion Sanders' mannerism, aka really Coach Prime, out of respect. My bad, Coach Prime. Coach Prime. Just watching his mannerisms, I know that he's fed up. He's fed up. He's not a patient man. I'm just letting y'all know. He's learned, I would say as a coach, he's learned to be a patient man, but he's not a patient man. And let me tell you, them receivers are getting fed up with Kaiden. Like I said, Kaiden, you a good dude. I can tell you have good spirits in you, whatever, but patience running out, man. We need a new spark on offense. And for those who agree, go ahead and shoot in a comment. Let me know what you think. And for those who disagree, I can comprehend, I can empathize. But for those who agree, we know what it was. We watched the game. We know what it is. No one wants to say it. But Kaiden is kind of hurting this team a little bit, low key. Because usually when you have a rock star quarterback, that brings energy around the whole team. That lifts everybody up. That lifts everyone morale. That's why the quarterback position is so important. It's not something to play with. When there's consistency at that position, it's good. The team is great. But when there's no consistency at that position, the team falls. But again, what y'all think? Go ahead and shoot in a comment. Those who are new to this channel, please hit this like button. And don't forget to subscribe to my page so you can get weekly, daily updates on Colorado, Cleveland Browns, Washington Commanders, every other NFL team, and college football. Y'all tune in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace from Jay, the sports professor.